Hello, today I want to talk about EQ, specifically about how to create an EQ setup in Logic that you can reuse, a basic setup. This is part of an introduction to music production by Loudon Stearns at coursera.org. My name is Benigno Calvo Diego and I'm from Zaragoza, Spain. The first thing I will be showing you is why this particular setup that I'm picking up. I'll show you then how to set it up in Logic, and I'll try to give you a quick recap. Okay, so the EQ that we are going to try to emulate is the one used in most standard mixing boards. It consists of several filters. It consists of a high-pass filter, a shelf, a parametric filter, another parametric filter, and a high shelf filter. So we're going to try to do this very same filters within Logic. In Logic, uh, the first thing to know is how to set up the filter, and you just need to double click here or insert channel EQ in a channel strip in a track. You can do it directly here or you can do it from the mixer. Once you are here, you have to know that these actually activate the different filters within the EQ and that you want to have them off if you're not going to be using them. So you would only turn them on if you're using it. And we will start by setting up the high pass. So we click here on the high pass. We then set up the frequency and the 18 dBs per octave. Now, that would be our high pass filter. The next one would be our shelf, which is set at 80 Hertz. And this one you would use, for example, in combination with the high pass. The high pass you would use to remove rumbles and low noises. And together with this, you would be able to create this sort of bumps which might increase the presence of your basses, for example, or your kick drums. I'm going to leave it at 0. Um, then you would have your two parametric EQs. Just let's have a look. In a normal mixing board, you would have them move the first one, the low one, between 100 and 2K hertz. This is low and mid, and the high and mid would be moving between 400 and 8000. As you are not able to limit them here, you can move them as low and as high as you want. Just set them up at values that make sense. Might be around 300 and 800 or whatever. You would normally be using these two to remove unwanted resonances that some instruments might have. Okay. Lastly, we have the shelf filter, the high shelf filter, which 1200 hertz. You can set it up here, and normally you would be using this one to give to guide the listener to the instruments that you want to be most present. This one you will be probably bringing it down uh, in the instruments that you want to be showing up, and doing the reverse setup on the ones that are eating that frequency, and don't let the one that you want to show be seen clearly. Okay. Now that's very brief look at how to set up your EQ. Remember to turn off all your filters, and then you can save it. You come here, you set save setting as, and it will ask you for a name. In this case, I gave it the name standard mix board. You can call it however makes the most sense to you. Okay, this is all I wanted to talk about today. I hope that it has at least given you some very basic concepts. Thank you for watching.